Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant analysis on the Boston Celtics finding out a way to get another win against the Timberwolves. And man, was this team letting it go from the 3 point line. They shot 57 threes tonight against the Timberwolves, and the Wolves only lost by 3 points in general. That's a real good game, and that's a fun game to watch. But the 118-115 victory for the Celtics, they go to 25-9, and the Timberwolves go to 17-16, showing you that they still going through the growing pains of the Towns trade. They let go better talent and got worse talent back, and it's been really steering and rearing its ugly head at the Wolves all season. I'm a person that believes that the championship window, even in the future, is most likely closed for the Timberwolves because of that deal. But who would have knew if they was gonna win one anyway? Obviously, the front office didn't think they was good enough, so they wanted to go in a different direction. If you can't find nobody on Anthony Edwards' level or close to it, drafting him number one is going to be just like drafting Wiggins, just like drafting Towns. What happened? Towns is gone, Wiggins is gone, and they've been going to greener pastures because Towns with the Knicks, he was just voted as Eastern Conference Player of the Month. And they could have used that tonight against the Celtics, but unfortunately they made a decision. They felt like it was the best decision to go forward, and we'll see how things play out for the Timberwolves in the future. And the Minnesota Timberwolves actually won the first quarter 35-28 against the Celtics, but the Celtics had that dominant second quarter 34-16 to make up the difference and get the lead. But the Timberwolves hit them back with the third quarter 34-29 and the fourth quarter 30-27. Even though they did win those last two quarters, the second quarter was just that detrimental to their game of trying to get back in it. They just couldn't make up enough ground to be able to pull it out for the win. The season series, Boston won it 2-0. They beat the Timberwolves 107-105 this last year, and then they beat them this year 118-115, which is this game. And there's no more games unless they play in the NBA Finals, which we have to wait and see if that's going to actually happen. But Jason Tatum for the Celtics had 33 points, I would say plus three and plus minus, two personal fouls, two turnovers, three steals, 9 assists, 8 rebounds, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 6 of 17 from three, 13 of 27 from the field. He did take some shots that was really tough. He usually does, but he got a lot of them to fall tonight, especially from three. He took 17 threes, which is ridiculous. But he felt like he had a good stroke and he had his confidence. He was getting to the spots and getting to the shots that he wanted. So he lived with the result. But he also did a good job finding his teammates and moving off the ball when he didn't have shots that he didn't want either, or when the defense kind of forced him to give it up. He was able to find somebody early, and it ended up hurting the Timberwolves. And I like the steals that he got. He finished with three. Sam Hauser, 15 points, stay locked and loaded and ready to shoot that ball all night. And he finished 5 of 11 from three. That was his only field goals, was all threes. He had no free throws either. But he did have 2 assists, 3 rebounds, one was offensive. And he did have one personal foul. He was a -10 and plus minus. Al Horford started today, played 35 minutes, 9 points for him, -2 and plus minus, two personal fouls, 2 blocks, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, three was offensive, 1 of 5 from three, 4 of 8 from the field. And then Drew Holiday, 11 points for him, +1 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 2 steals, 8 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 3 of 7 from the 3 point line, 4 of 9 from the field. And then Derek White, 26 points, +3 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 2 blocks, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 101 from the free throw line, 5 of 10 from three, 10 of 20 from the field. He had a lot of good looks tonight, and he has such a fast and a quick release. He hit the dagger bank three against the Timberwolves to put us up enough to be able to have that cushion. And the Timberwolves had a good look with Anthony Edwards. It was just he couldn't drop it, but he had to rush it and force it a little bit. That's good defense, getting him uncomfortable and making him take a shot that he really didn't want to take it that way, but he ended up doing it because he had to get the shot up because time became his enemy in that possession, and they put a lot of pressure on him. And then I like what Drew Holiday did. He had a lot of quality shots. They was daring him to shoot, especially the 3 point shots. He got a couple of them to fall, and he was able to get a lot of assists when he didn't want the shots. He was trying to find other guys and he was even dribbling into ways to find other guys because he didn't want to take certain shots, even if it was a three. But he did have a good game offensively for what he brings to the table and what his role is on the court. Luke Cornett, 7 points, 3 personal fouls, 1 steal, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 101 from the free throw line, 3 of 3 from the field. This is another good active game for him. 11 minutes ain't crazy, but to be able to go 3 for 3 is really good, especially when you make your free throws and you rebounded good in those 11 minutes. And he did have 3 personal fouls. I think that was a bad part of the game for him, but he's a little bit of a slower center, and you can catch him with his feet sometimes, and you can use that to your advantage offensively. Kada, he was real physical and really taking a lot of bumps and using his body a lot. And he only had 1 personal foul. He finished with 8 points, plus 17, and plus minus 1 turnover, 1 steal, 5 rebounds, 3 was offensive, 4 or 5 from the field. And Peyton Pritchard, 9 points, plus 5 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 steal, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 was offensive, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 6 from three, 3 of 8 from the field. And then Jordan Walsh had 0 of 1 from the field. It was only a 3, 1 steal, -2 and plus minus 0 points. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision. 46 of 92, 50% from the field. They had quality looks all games. They probably would shot a little bit higher if they would turn down a little bit more shots. But you do have to take some tough ones because the defense do force you into certain situations, and you just have to make the right read to the best of your ability because it doesn't guarantee that you're going to make the shot or it's going to go through anyway. 22 of 57, 38% from three, 4 of 6, 66% from the free throw line. They shot so well and created so much space, and it was given so much space throughout the game by the Timberwolves that they really didn't go to the free throw line really at all tonight. And they did have 10 offensive rebounds as a team, 31 total, 30 assists, 9 steals, 4 blocks, 3 turnovers, 16 personal fouls, and 118 points for them. And then the Minnesota Timberwolves, they actually did have a good chance of winning this game, and Julius Randle was a big part of that with his 27 points, plus 10 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 4 turnovers, 1 steal, 7 assists, 8 rebounds, 2 was offensive, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 5 of 7 from three, 9 of 16 from the field. He took the shots that he normally does, and he didn't fall in love with the three tonight. He still was trying to get to the paint and get to the mid-range, and he kept moving the ball. When they stopped his dribbles or forced him to pick the ball up or forced him into tough positions. And that's what you want to see him continue to do, is have his teammates take some of those shots up that he don't want or he feel that is bad. Jaden McDaniels had a great game, 19 points for him, -6 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 3 turnovers, 2 assists, 8 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 4 of 8 from three-point line, 6 of 12 from the field. Just an all-around good game for him tonight, and he did do well defensively, and he didn't really get in any foul trouble, so he was really disciplined, and he really kept getting his hands up, trying to cover the space, trying to stay in front of guys. The Celtics just was making some tough shots too, and you got to give him credit for at least making it tough on them. Rudy Gobert was held to less than 10 rebounds, and he only had 6 points, -6 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 7 rebounds, 3 was offensive. He was 3 of 5 from the field, which was all basically put back attempts or dunks at the rim. Mike Conley, 5 points for him, +1 and plus minus, 1 turnover, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 was offensive, 1 of 2 from three, 2 of 4 from the field. He only played 19 minutes. He hasn't really done much offensively for this team lately, which is unfortunate, but he didn't play that much. Anthony Edwards, he was held to 15 points. When he's held this low, they usually lose those games because he is the best offensive player all around on this team, and they really put him in a straitjacket. -10 and plus minus, 2 turnovers, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 of 4 from the free throw line for him. He was 2 of 9 from three and 5 of 16 from the field. You just can't have that happen when you play against a team as offensively well as the Celtics. Josh Minot, 7 points, +7 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 2 blocks, 1 rebound, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 2 from three, 2 of 3 from the field. Naz Reid, 20 points, -4 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 3 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 of them was offensive, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 of 5 from three, 6 of 11 from the field. He had the threes to go. He had the ability to get to the rim. He was able to be physical enough to get to the free throw line. And he's just a big body, so they needed some more offense, and Naz Reid was able to supply that, which is good. He usually does, but he had a big game tonight off the bench, and it was much needed. Dante was in double figures too, -7 and plus minus for him, 12 points. He did have 5 personal fouls that really hurt it. 2 turnovers, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 of 5 from three. That was his only field goal attempts. He did come alive in that fourth quarter and make some big shots to give the Timberwolves a good chance to win this game. And it put them in a position to where they could win it. It just didn't go their way. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 4 points, 1 personal foul, 3 rebounds, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 1 from the three-point line, 1 of 2 from the field. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision. They did also shoot 50%, 37 to 74. They shot 53% from three, 21 of 39, and then they shot 22 free throws, 20 of 22, 90% there. They had 11 offensive rebounds, 41 rebounds total, 24 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. And they did have way too many turnovers with 15 and 11 personal fouls. The turnovers was the biggest story for the Celtics because it allowed them to get easy buckets when they was already shooting well from three. And that's was the biggest difference, is them taking care of the ball and not making as many mistakes and creating havoc and turnovers to be able to get benefits from it, like getting easy buckets. And the Celtics was able to do that. Celtics seemed like they was a little scared to be physical. They seemed like they was a little scared going to the paint, trying to dodge this, trying to dodge that, trying to do all this juggling so they don't get hit or bumped. It was kind of hilarious to watch that a little bit. But that's something to watch out for, because teams going to scout you. They're going to pay attention to you, and they're going to try to find every little thing they can nitpick to be able to use that to their advantage, to be able to beat you. That's just something that I seen. I basically watch every game throughout the entire year, so that's why my analysis be on point. So other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation videos just like this, just in different varieties, depending on what the subject is and what it's about. Not only that, I do breakdowns of legends, current players, rookies, and future stars. Also do draft coverage and mock drafts and other things too. So check out my channel. I got over 3,000 videos already done on my channel. So enjoy them while you can and while they're up. I also would say thanks for watching, showing any type of interest to this channel, enjoying the channel for what it is and what it's about, and just continuing to care and want to know what I think about the game of basketball particularly. And other than that, see you guys hopefully later today with more analysis. And it's going to be a busy night, so hopefully we can get some good games in there too and get a chance to see this beautiful game of basketball that we all enjoy. And we see if they entertain us, and I give y'all some entertaining analysis after the games. Other than that, see you guys hopefully later today.